And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some silicone and I'm going to make sure that this hot glue is cured, and we're going to put some silicone in the corners, in the back corners first. This silicone top is old, so let me just clean the silicone off. Okay, top corner, bottom corner, and just work it circular motion around the battery, covering the battery. The exposed battery needs to be covered. You could use a lot of it. Okay, I'm going to close up my silicone. And I use a razor blade. Where'd it go? I use a razor blade to make a flat surface off of that silicone, from that silicone. Make sure you're doing this in an area where you have paper towel. I ran and got a paper towel. And we're just going to go straight. And we're going to clean it off. And again, actually that worked pretty well. I'll go once more. And we're going to take our paper towel, clean off the excess silicone from the top, from the sides, and from the inside. I'm just going to clean it off so it's clean. I don't know. I just like to clean it off. And you're going to end with this. And now this is a cured. This is another one that I did. And that's it. Fresh battery. And sorry, my video cut off. We're going to remove the battery. So now we've got the battery removed. We're going to clean out the inside. And we're just going to clean a little bit off of the traces of the soldering pads, so we can solder on there. We're going to take our soldering iron and we're going to tap it to the top pad. We're going to put a little bit of solder on the top pad. We're going to get rid of any residue or any crap that was on the top pad. We're going to do the same thing to the bottom pad. The bottom pad should still have the trace that was cut on it. You might want to remove that a little bit, see if you can get rid of that. So see, we got the little piece of metal. Well, you could see you got a little piece of metal. And now we've got clean pads to solder to. Just make sure you got a nice blob of solder on there, so when you put the new pad on, it bonds. We're gonna discard of this old one, and we're gonna take our new one and have it here ready to go. we're going to clean off the inside, mainly around the back edges. We're going to clean it off. We're going to get it real nice and flush to the inside plastic surrounding. We're going to clean off also the surrounding in here. We're basically going to make a square away from those two solder points, so that when we put this this new battery in, it fits and you don't have to really go struggling pushing it in there. We're going to get the top and the top side, and that should be good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to place this, we're going to line the bottom to the bottom soldering pad and the top to the top soldering pad, and we're just going to push it in there. Align it forward first, and then push it down and to the back in. It's going to be a tight squeeze, but once it's in there you'll know. Okay, so it's in there now. Now what we're going to do is we've got that bottom soldering pad right here. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it's right there. It's right next to the soldering joint. And this one, this top one, is right next to the top soldering joint. We're going to push with this screwdriver this down towards the soldering point. We're going to take our soldering iron and we're going to solder a big blob connecting these bottom two and this top two. Okay, the bottom one is soldered. We're going to do the edge of the top one. To the pad. Okay. Now that's complete. If you wanted to test it, you could take a voltage meter and test to see if they're good, but the conductivity is fine. I know my work, and it should be perfect. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take, I take hot glue, a little bit of hot glue, and we're going to cover the bottom pad. Just a little bit, not enough so that you can't epoxy it. And I'm going to cover the top pad as well, just because I'm here now, and I might as well do it. This is so that when we put the silicone in, it doesn't conduct electricity and short circuit our battery. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take some silicone and I'm going to make sure that this hot glue is cured, and we're going to put some silicone in the corners, in the back corners first. The silicone top is old, so let me just clean the silicone off. Okay, top corner, bottom corner, and just work it circular motion around the battery, covering the battery. The exposed battery needs to be covered.